Hello, how are you all? Right, so I'm just doing up the free list. Everybody's automatically added, of course, those that have come into the chat. So, here we go. So, welcome. Hi, Bart. Hi, Akamarie. Hi, Anaya. Niraj, Janelle, Ms. Irene, Jack Mac. Right. So, I know Bart's in, but he doesn't want to. He's not worried about a reading today. So, Akamarie, if I can have your question, and Anara, Niraj. If I do you three first, and then once I've done Akamarie, Janelle can put their question in. Then Ms. Irene, and then Jack Mac. So let's think about your question. Nice, short, quick questions about what's going on in your life right now. What's important to you so that you can move forward in your thing. So think about your questions, starting with how, what, and why. Are the best type of questions when working with tarot, of course. So let's just grab my glasses so I can see. So, your question. So it's about yourself. We're not doing third-party readings or anything about her. Now, this is a third-party reading at Akamarie. You're talking about somebody else. You're doing their reading about them personally. You're going into their private life. Yeah, need to yeah, thank you. Think about how you can move forward. What do I need to know? Because what's important for you, what's important for someone else may not be important to you. So it's about what do I need to know? What do you need to know in regards to okay, what will your next job be like? So what do you need to know in regards to your next job? Well, are you applying for the job, or let's have a look. What will your next job be like? Okay, this is a little bit of a, so you're thinking about your next job. So what does Akamarie need to know about her next job? Okay. Okay, your next job. What have we got? Here we've got things that move quite quickly. Your next job's going to be quite intense. There's going to be a lot of moving ahead. Okay. Okay, your next job is going to be something that you're able to move forward in. It's a job that's going to allow you to move ahead in what you need. It's a job that's going to create abundance and prosperity. Whatever job it is that you go into, it is going to create a sense of wealth and abundance. It does feel like things are going to move forward for you. It's going to be a very positive type of energy. It may not be a job you expect, but it's definitely a job that you're able to move forward with, and it's going to create a lot of abundance and prosperity. So that's what your next job's going to be like. Okay. Okay, Anaya and Niraj. You've got a question. Hi, Aldona. How are you? Okay. I'm just going to do the questions as they come in, just the first three at a time, and then I'll do the next three. So everyone will get their reading, even if it's not in order. Just makes it easy for me to sort of move forward. Okay. What advice do what advice does Spirit have in regards to your interesting. This flew out in regards to your medical college this year. I think there's going to be some real challenges. I think you're going to have moments of feeling a bit of a sorrow, a bit of a heartbreak. Things are going to be quite challenging because there's a lot of change going on. I think there's a lot of stuff you have to deal with. So make sure that you've got the support you need. Make sure you talk to the right people. I think you're going through a lot of changes, and I think there's going to be some real challenges in regards to your medical college this year. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going to allow you to expand and grow. A lot of things are going to allow you to develop in your ideas, your knowledge, your intellect. But there's going to be some challenges. There's going to be a lot of changes going on, and you're going to have to find just a way to work out what your priorities are. Just to be allowing you to work out. You're going to be juggling a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that's juggling, and so you're going to have to really work out what's important. What are your priorities this year? So you're going to have to make sure that you've got someone that you can talk to with it. It's going to definitely be a lot of challenges and things going on here. So, Anaya. Okay, so the next lot of questions come from Janelle, Ms. Irene, and Jack Mac. And then Aldonna and Shabetta next. Okay, so what's coming up for you in the next 2 months? Let's do... Okay, Moon Baby Tarot. What's coming up for you in the next 2 months? What's coming up for you in the next 2 months? Yeah, and this one. Right, what's coming up for you? Okay, there's a resurrection of something sort of being awaken within you, and it's allowing you to look at the adventures that are coming up for you. So it does feel like you're coming on to new adventures. It does feel like things are happening for you. It does feel like there's a sense of definitely something being awakened within you. So something's developing, something's growing, expanding, allowing you to sort of move forward on the create project that I'm putting right at this moment. So it does feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. It does feel like you're going to be quite busy. You're going to be quite busy over the next couple of months there. Right. Next one was Ms. Irene and Jack Mac. Janelle, Ms. Irene and Jack Mac. Don't type in your questions, please, until I ask you, until I say your name. Until I ask you to type in your readings, please don't type in your readings. Thanks, Janelle. Right. Hello, welcome to the chat. Please don't type your questions in until I'm ready for you. Otherwise, I'll just get lost in chat because I'm not ready for you. I'm just doing the list and everyone will automatically be added, but you just have to wait. Okay, so what's going on with relationships here? I'm going to use the Angel Answers card with this question because you've asked a yes and no. So we're just going to go, are you going to be in a relationship? Let's have a look. It's time to choose a new direction. For you to be in a relationship, it's about making the choices that you need. Okay, there's a new direction that you need to make. You need to think about other things in life. You need to sort of get on with life. Okay, because it's not quite the right time yet. There's some other things that need to be done first. I think there's a lot of healing to go on. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be dealt with. So no, you're not going to be in a relationship as yet. There's some things that need to change. There's some things that need to be done first. It's just not quite the right time for you to be in a relationship. So just make sure that you take care of yourself. It's all about your self-healing, your self-care. That's super important at this time. So no, you're not going to be in a relationship. Other things to think about that are much more important. Okay. There's some self-healing to be done. Okay, Miss Irene. My life feeling a little stuck and like I'm going to be pushed down by something. Let's have a look at the Gilded Tarot Royale in this one. What does Miss Irene need to know about getting better in her life and stuff? Right, Miss Irene, let's have a look. What have we got here? Yes, new beginnings. It's all about having faith in yourself, being able to look at what you can learn and develop within yourself. Take a bit of a risk. It's about what you believe. Okay, it's all about your affirmations. It's all about what you believe. If you believe you're being pushed down, so it's about saying, I am free. I am free. I am limitless. It's all about what you believe. Okay, so that's super important here. It's all about what is really important to you. What do you believe? What are your faith? What's your faith? Your spirituality, a sense of awakening. There's definitely new beginnings. There's definitely some changes going on. It's time for a fresh start. It's time to look at what you believe in the situation, because it's what you're focusing on that's going to make a big difference. So yeah, it's about letting yourself, things can get better, but it's all about your belief, your faith in yourself. So things will get better, but it's about changing your thought patterns, changing your thoughts. Okay. Right. Jack Mac. Then I'll do Aldona. Okay, so Aldona, then Shweta. Let me just write this down to make sure I've got the right thing. Sorry, guys. Just need to make sure that I write this list down. Then the Queen. I just put in the Queen of Sheba. She knows what that is. And Rooney. And I'll do Kai. That. Okay. Okay, so that's the next list there. So don't put your questions in yet, guys. Just do Eldonna and Shweta. Hi, all about Maine. How are you? Yes, I'll add you. You're after Kava. So Eldonna, Shweta, and then the Queen. Coming to you. Let's do the deck of heroes. So you want to know what's going on with relationship. What's happening with new love. Whoa, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a pause. So it's telling me no. With 5 of Cups. Okay, it's very much, it definitely feels like you're focused. It's what you're focusing on. There just seems to be a lot of stuff that needs to be dealt with. I think it's time for a pause, time to really sort of take a moment to breathe. Okay, it's very much taking a moment to breathe. Think about what you really want in your life, the type of person you want in your life. You need to be very clear about the type of people that are going to come into your life that you want, because it's about focusing on what's important. Is going to be really important here. So if you sort of keep that doubt in your mind, that's what's going to happen. That is there. There should be, yes, there will be. You know, it's all about your focus. So at the moment, it's just like, hey, wait a minute, take a breath. What are you worrying about? What are you thinking about? What's going on here? You need to sort of take a breath and think about what you truly want in your life. You know, what's important to your path? What is important to your path? Not just who, but what. I think there's a lot of things to think about. Okay. Eldonna. I'm good all about Maine. Yeah, great. Thank you. Right. So, Eldonna. Then I'll do Shweta. Then I'll do the Queen. Queen of Sheba. And then Vanua. And then Kaya. And then all about Maine. So what's coming up for you this year? Right, I'm actually going to use the Starman Tarot for you. Right, what's coming up for you this year? Hold on. Oh! Huge potential. You got Ace of Pentacles there. So it tells us that, you know, there's some huge potential. There's a lot of stuff. You know, anything's absolutely possible. It's all about the shifting of the mind. Oh, that's an interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. Sorry, I'm just going to sneeze. Sorry, guys. That was a bit of a sneeze. I've never noticed that before. It's like there's like a baby, like a birth of something. I actually had not noticed that before, and that just sort of showing up. Now, not necessarily a baby coming up, okay? Just because I say there's a baby. It's like a birth of something. Something's growing, something's developing within your journey. Thanks, Jake, man. Oh, that was a bit of a sneeze. Okay, so there's definitely something, the potential for something new to arrive into your life. And it's a birth of something. There's a shift in your ideas or plans. There's a shift, there's a change in your plans. And so there's a birth of something new coming into your life. Okay, so it feels like you've got some new plans coming in, some new ideas. Definitely feels like something new. Now the mask needs to be removed. Now I think that could be a mask from somebody else. feel like you're removing the mask of somebody else. Yeah, I'm just having a look at the card because sometimes I can get a few more clues coming in. All right, the snake here. Yeah, it definitely feels like you're removing the mask for some trouble. Is what I got here. Removing some mask from some trouble, and the clouds going on as well. Does feel like there's a little bit of fog, a little bit of confusion, and that can be caused by somebody else. So I do feel like you're going to be removing their mask. I do feel like you're going to be what do I want to say? Show someone up or reveal somebody. Someone's going to be revealed and who they truly are as this idea or plans change. And that's going on here. It's quite important here. So, yeah, I do feel like you've got some potential for something new, something big coming into play. And it does feel like there's a shift in an idea, a plan. And it all comes down to the removal of the mask. Someone who's trouble, I think you're going to reveal someone who's trouble. And that's what I feel like the expansion and the growth coming into play here. So you've got quite a busy time ahead for you, for sure. Right, so next on the list was Shweta. So I've got the Queen of Sheba and Vanua and Kate. Oh, and Kaba. Okay, who's Shweta? Shweta, I mean, who's Ashay? Are you in a relationship or something with them? The first words I got here, you guys need to communicate. So I don't know if got those that are coming in the door, please don't type your question in yet. So he's your lover. So you're in a relationship with this person. And the first words I got were communication needed. I think there's a real need to communicate. So basically, what do you need to know in regards to this relationship? Where's the romantic tarot? Okay, what do you need to know in regards to this relationship? Oh, gee, that's... Okay, what do you need to know? What does Shweta need to know in regards to Akshay's with the relationship? You need to know what lies ahead for you guys. Where are you headed? What's going on? What's happening? What does the future hold for you guys? Ten of Coins, abundance, prosperity. I think you just got to, I think there's a lot of stuff that's hidden, a lot of things yet to be. It is all about the relationship having a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance in the relationship, right? But you need to be very, you need to trust your intuition. You need to see what's being hidden. I think there's still a lot to learn, a lot to discover about the relationship. I think you're in too much of a hurry. Basically seeing that this is a good relationship. Don't force it any more than it is. I think you need to just let things flow. I think there's still a lot to yet to learn, to discover. It's got a real positive energy. The relationship's really positive. Things. You need to take a breath and allow yourself to discover and learn. I think there's still a lot to learn about this relationship. I think there's still a lot to learn and a lot to discover. Slow down. Okay? It's in a good relationship. A good relationship. It's positive. It's abundant. Prosperity relationship. But you need to just learn and discover. There's a lot to learn. Okay? Don't be in a hurry. Okay, so questions are coming from the Queen of Sheba, Vanuia, and Cave. Okay, those are the three. And then the next free list is all about sorry, just got the retweet. AAU AVI B light in the world. Okay. That's the next free list. Right, so Doris, I haven't added you yet. You'll be in the list after. So the Queen I'm waiting for. So I don't Queen put any question in. Oh, what's next for me in love? Sorry, I missed it. Right, got Queen's one. Then Vanuia, and then what is next for you in love? Remember, everybody who comes in the chat in this first hour, which we've still got half an hour, all get into the line. And then after that hour's up, and then I do the wrap up. But don't forget, donations take priority. Okay, what's next for you in regards to love? Let's do the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. What's coming up next for you in love? What do you need to know in regards? What's important? What's coming up for you? What's important? Okay, what's next for you in love? Okay, it's all about perseverance. It's all about determination. It's all about being able to sort of keep going even when things seem difficult. I think there's a little need to sort of trying to find a sense of equilibrium within oneself. I think there's a lot of healing needing to be done in regards to love for you. I think there's a lot of, and that's why there's sense of sort of give up. And I think it's all down to the sense of the equilibrium, trying to find a sense of balance within yourself. Look at the consequences of any actions that have been taken in the past, and learn from your experiences here. I think it's very important to sort of learn from your experiences of the past and look at what you can change. So it's about changing the actions that you take so you can change the consequences of those actions. So it's really important for you to just sort of keep going, learn from your experiences. So it's important for you to learn from your experiences in this situation. Right, next. Vanilla. Will Saga confess his feelings for me in the coming months? We are friends, but currently in no contact. Right, so what I'm going to do here is Kristen, I just got hocus pocus. Right. What do you need to know about Saga? What do you need to know? Okay. What do you need? Five of Lightning, sense of being defeated. Now, with the Five of Lightning here, it's the sense of being in a quarrel or a disagreement, a disappointment, things not quite working out the way too. There's a sense of him walking away from the situation. And so there is that potential that things are not going to quite work out the way you expect them to, is what I'm getting here. There's a sense of there has to look at new potentials, new possibilities in regards to the connection. When we're talking about potential, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a positive potential. I just feel like things are new beginnings to the situation. So there could be some changes going on here with the situation. But I don't think things are going to quite work out the way you want them to. I think there's a sense of a disappointment. Things not quite working out the way you'll... Yep, you are nearly there. I'm not quite there yet. You are after... Not quite about quite next. You're nearly there. I'm still doing the other list, but just before you came in. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I don't think things are going to be quite the way you want them to. I don't feel like there's going to be a confession of his feelings towards you. There's definitely not quite what you expect. Okay, nearly there. And then it's all about, then it's the next list, right? All about Maine, you're next. You're after this one. So it's all about Maine and Ritu and Kustavi, then B, then Light. So all about Maine, you're next. After this one, after Kava. So if I just need your question, all about Maine. Hello, Stacey. Hello. Long time no see. You've been taking care of yourself, I hope. Who will I marry? Characteristics. Let's see if anything comes up. What do you need, future husband? Cool. Brilliant. Question? Right. So welcome everybody that's come in. Please don't add your question just yet. I will let you know when your question is. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Stacey. Appreciate it. Okay. So what do you need to know in regards to your future husband? See? Okay. Whew. Okay, I can sort of get a sense of you're moving in the direction. They're not going to tell you. You're moving in the right direction. Everything in divine timing. You're looking for someone who's a deep thinker. Someone who analyzes their situation is what they're saying. You're moving in the right direction. You look at it's all about someone that is a bit of a thinker, someone who analyzes the situation. They can be quite firm, quite to the point sort of energy as well. But it definitely says that you're moving in the right directions. There's a success and victory in the situation. So whatever happens, whatever you decide to do, there's going to be a successful part of your journey. So it's someone who thinks about the situation, someone who's analytical, someone who's a bit of a deep thinker and straight to the point. Right, next is all about Maine. Right, now we're on the next list. All about Maine, Ritu, Kastavi, B, and Light. Right. And then I'll do Dorothy and then C. Right, what's to expect this week? You can use the Meraki Tarot. Okay. What to expect this week? Ooh, a bit of a long week. It's going to be a bit of a long journey with the Knight of Pentacles here. It definitely feels like it's going to be a breakthrough, an understanding situation, a new project, something new starting. Ooh, feels very positive with the Wheel of Fortune here. So it feels like things are going to be moving in the right direction for you, but it's going to be a very long week. I think it's going to be quite a slow week. There is that new beginning, something new starting out. I feel like there's a birth of something new, a new project. And it feels like overall you're going to have a really good, positive week. There may be challenges, ups and downs, but overall you're going to have a good week. Okay, so that's really cool. So I feel like overall you're going to have a really, really good week. So it's going to feel like a bit of a long week. There might be some life's ups and downs, some challenges, but overall it's going to be a birth of something new, and it's going to be a positive week overall. So you can expect things to be moving in the right direction for you. Oh, good. Getting ready to leave. Well, that's why it's going to feel like it's a long, because there's a lot of stuff doing, and it might not be a long week, but it feels like a long week because you've got a lot going on. Okay. just waiting for approval. Okay. That's why you might be feeling like it's a long way. Ralos Ritu. And so Ritu I'm waiting for. So this is who I'm waiting for on the list. You're welcome, All About Maine. You're welcome. Right, so I'm waiting for Ritu's question. Gustavi, your question as well. B, and then Light. So if you guys are here, and then I'll do Dorothy and Stacy. So I'm just waiting for some questions to come in. Let me have a look here. Just seeing Jen. Okay. Right. Will Harris Khan come back to my life? Let's have a look. Let's see what the angels have to say. Will Harris Khan go back into Gustavi's life? What does Gustavi need to know in regards to this situation? Interesting. Just got to be patient. I think there's a sense of just feels like there is hope. There is hope. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's definitely a patience. It's interesting. So it just tells you to wait. Yeah. So it feels like, that he will come into your life. But what you do with it is totally up to you. Just because someone's coming back into your life, what you do with it is totally up to you. So yeah, he's coming back into your life. And decide what to do from there. He's coming into your life, but what you do with it is up to you. Comes into your life does not necessarily mean that there's going to be a relationship. Just you remember by the words of your question, you asked whether they're going to come back into your life. And so, yes, they're coming into your life, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a relationship in the way that you're expecting it. They may come into your life, and it may not be the way you expect it to. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, be and light. Be, then light. Be and light. Yeah, Gustavi, just because he comes back into your life, it doesn't mean you have to accept him. Gustavi, you got to remember, because he comes back into your life, it doesn't mean you have to accept it. Just because he tries to come back into your life, you can say no. You know, it's all about the boundaries. It was the word you use. Will he come back into your life? Yes, he's going to come back into your life. But what you do with it is totally up to you. Don't have to accept him. Oh, I don't do mediumship. You know, it's not a mediumship reading. What I can give you, let's see. Right, let's see if I've got a message for you. Okay, B, let's see what message we've got for you today. It's interesting. You get the home card and then the sense of taking a vacation, taking a break from the situation. So even though you might be at home dealing with all the stuff that's going on, okay, I feel like Nan's on a vacation. Nan's taking a break. Sacred, I do feel like there's a lot of people at home. There's a lot of people around. I feel like Nan's going to be spending, even though she's on a, she's passed, she's going to be with you, but it's her taking a break. It's like she's taken a holiday away from, I know it's a permanent holiday, but it's a holiday away from the pain, so just know that she's going to be with you at home. Even though she's passed, she's still with you at home. Okay, I think I no other way to sort of say that. Definitely sorry for your loss, B. Sorry for your but she's with you. She's with you. Even though she's left, it feels like she's gone, she's with you. Right. And light. Right. Light in the world. That's what I'm waiting for. Light in the world. So if you've been on the list and you haven't typed in your question, can you play? And then Stacey, need your question too, please. So if you've been on the previous lists, please make sure that you type in your question. And we've got 8 minutes and then the list is closed. Right, so let's have a look here. General. I'm going to do the 4 Huxa Tarot. A special gift from a special angel. Okay. What does Dorothy need to know at the moment? What's really important for Dorothy to know? Ooh, okay, with the Hierophant. I think it's time for you with the Hierophant here, I'm betting about your spirituality, definitely about your faith, your belief in yourself, being grounded. I feel like it's very much about being grounded in your own spirituality, your own faith here. It's all about your passions. I feel like there's a birth, something new happening, new creation. Definitely feels like there's a sense of being rooted or being grounded in your own spirituality and your own faith as you sort of move ahead with the sense of a new beginning, a new project, a new creativity coming in. It's what you're facing in regards to your passion. So being rooted or being grounded in your spirituality is really, really important for you right now, to enable you to sort of feel like you can look at your passions, your creative energy, your identity and who you are, your sexuality is super important here. A chance to really sort of look at who you truly are as an individual in many ways. So I feel like there's a lot for you to sort of look at, to sort of see the beauty that's around you. Being able to, I just got the word shedding old skins as well. Sort of feels like you're releasing and letting go of a lot of the old past religious aspects of your life as you sort of, that's why I just keep getting religious. That's why being rooted or grounded in your own spirituality is so important as you sort of release and let go of any old traditional family sort of religious aspects of your life. Interesting. That sort of stood out quite strongly then. So very much of being able to see that burning, I want to say burning away the old faith, the old beliefs, the old family traditions. Right, now, Stacey, what have we got here? Do sunlight and then mirror. So sunlight and mirror, your two questions, please. Right, let's have a look. Stacey, what am I going to do for you today? I'm going to do my Native American tarot. Okay. Stacey's financials. What's happening? Oh, okay. With the Nine of Blades, there's definitely a lot of worry, a lot of stress, right? But you've got a lot of choices ahead of you as well. With this card here, with the polygamy card, tells me that you've got a lot of choices that are sort of coming into fruition for you. Like the options are there. So there's some things that you can do. It's all about having a sense of clarity, being able to have an idea or a plan that you can implement. Oh, that's a word I don't normally use. Implement. Okay, you've got an idea or a plan that you can implement here. It's all about I just got the words using your skills. with the medicine woman here, I get a sense of using your skills to heal the moment in regards to your financial matters. Okay, this is all about your finances. So it's all about the options that you've got available to you, the choices that you've got here, the sense of removing that stress and that what's going on by having a sense of clarity with using your skills, your abilities to manifest what you want here, Stacey. So I feel some plans that can be put into place here. And this is interesting. Okay, I know there's some things that are, I'm just going to do, these extra cards flew out, so I'm just going to use these. It's very much about, you've got this sense of what are you, I know there's a lot of stuff you're juggling. Okay, your home life, you're juggling around your home life here. You're struggling with your well-being. You know, you're trying to balance out your well-being here, and you're juggling things there. Okay, so it's really about, with the 7 of Pipes here, standing up for what you truly want to do. I know things are challenging here, but in the end, it's about the happy environment. It's about making sure you've got that sense of well-being, that sense of contentment, satisfaction within the family unit, and it comes from looking at your options that are available to you. So I feel like there's a plan or an idea. Okay. I feel like there's an idea that's coming up. There's a plan. It's about using your skills and your abilities. So, of course, I think it's to do with your readers to create that sense of prosperity, that abundance coming into play. I think that's the only way that, you know, and I know that your health is a bit of a juggle here, is trying to find a sense of balance. But it's about doing what you need to do for you. I think it's about standing up for yourself to create this environment that's going to be content or satisfying for you. Oh, you're so welcome, Stacey. Hopefully that helps. Right, so I've got sunlight and mirror and then Jasmine, and then that's it. Okay, Jasmine, you're added. It's closed. Oh, you're welcome, Stacey. You are. So, Mirror, reading your question 2, please. Mirror, your 1, and then I'll do Jasmine. And then the list is closed. And I've got a funny feeling let me just check something. Oh, Jordan. I knew it. My son, sorry. He just messaged me, and I know it's important because he's helping me with some bits and pieces today with the sun coming out. He'll want to do the lawns. Right. Sunlight's career teaching suitable. Is a career in teaching suitable for you? Let's do the angel answers, because you're asking a yes or no question. So is career in teaching suitable for you? Ooh, says no. So let's talk. So what do the angels need to say about the teaching? I don't think you're being specific in your teaching. I think it's not about a general teaching. It's about being a bit more specific. It's interesting. I think you need to sort of take care of your health for some reason. Feels like health is an issue or health is going on there. Could be a sense of healing, needing to forgive something. There needs to be some work involved within yourself. I think you need to, I'm getting a sense is there's stuff that you need to learn first. There's some things that you need to work on within yourself. There's some healing. And I'm not talking about physical health. I'm talking about a sense of mental health. Sunlight, I think there's a sense of mental health or a sense of well-being within yourself. There's definitely some work that you need to do on you before you can change that to a yes. I think there's some work that you need to do on yourself before you can become a teacher. There's some stuff that needs to go on here mentally. I think there's some work that you need to do for yourself. Okay. Everybody, mirror is need Georgia because I've got to finish up. So, advice from Spirit on being intimate with H when he comes to visit next week. Let's have a look. You're welcome. Okay, let's do actually Supernatural Tarot. It's screaming at me for some reason. It's Chesman. Right. Advice from Spirit. On being intimate. Okay, Four of Bones. Celebrate. Celebrate. Be in the moment. Just says celebrate. Be in the moment. Don't worry about anything else. Just be in the moment. Celebrate with the Four of Bones here. 10 of Pentagrams. Abundance. Prosperity. Feels like everything's sort of moving in the right direction. Just be in the moment is so important. With H, just allow things to flow naturally. Don't force anything, just allow things to flow naturally. Allow that sense of being in the mo. Okay, you got that sense of prosperity and abundance. So it feels like everything's sort of going to come together. Just allow things to be in the mo, celebrating it, just being in the moment. Don't worry too much. Don't stress. Just allow things to flow. Okay, so I was just waiting for Mira's question. That was the last of it. And you haven't typed in your question, you need to type your question now. If you want to be added, now is the time to type in your question because we're finishing. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just going to open the door. Okay, so any last questions while I just get some air in here? It's getting hot. Right, I am here. I'm just putting on a fan. I'm just getting some breeze, some air through the place. All of a sudden got super hot. So yeah, so I just don't know if anyone's still here, or type in your questions because I'm finishing up. Sometimes Stacey, people come in after reading immediately, they walk out the door. I'm finishing up now, so this is it. Whew, it is hot. And he's going to mow the lawns and things, I presume. Ugh. He rang early. That's what I missed him. Took me about a moment to do. Yep, I think she has two, Stacey. I think that's it for me. That's a very quiet Sunday for you guys. Monday for me. It is 11:14, and weather-wise, let's have a look at the weather. The temperature, it's hot. Yeah, don't share passwords. Okay, so weather, 21 Celsius. So so 21 Celsius. Let me have a look. See what we are. $69, $70, 69.8. Yeah. Oh, you're in face. And I can't see. So it's a person, and it's something about turquoise, and your wave. Doesn't show up on StreamYard when your emojis. Oh well, I think that's it for me. I better get going because I think Jordan's going to pop by shortly and mow the lawns. Yep, it's 70. But the heat of the sun's actually hot nova light underneath the nova light. Right, that's me. I'm gonna say cheerio. I'm gonna do this, better sort out this washing. See if I can get some washing done. Okay, talk to you guys later. You're welcome, Stacey. You're welcome. No worries at all. Right, that's it. I'm going to go. Oops. I want to do the ending. It means I go for a bit of a travel. Right, so I'm blabbering to myself. Right, that's it from me.